Alrighty, and welcome back. I am SVD. This is Stardew Valley Day by Day. Hopefully I'm recording. Let's make sure I've got audio, blah, 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 all the nonsense. Cool. And let's roll. So let's see. No luck today. Don't care. Just waiting for the 7 days to end. And quite honestly, I don't even know where I'm at in that process. I really am supposed to stop and look up. I mean, I guess I will eventually. I'll eventually remember to do it like I'm supposed to. Let's go buy some more bombs. And let's see where we are at on our... I gotta take this other earbud out. Hold on. Ugh. Yeah, it was making me sound weird in my own head. I've been listening to... oh, what's the name of it? Critical Role. Because I go through... like... I go through periods where I can only do one thing, and that is, you know, sometimes that's reading, sometimes that's playing a specific game, and sometimes that's listening to certain podcasts. I mean, I can do other things, but and that's the only thing I really want to do. And let's also give you, give you cheese, just because I forgot to bring in an artifact. See, we learned Control Shift is 25. Let's do 100 of those. 100 of those. Oops. Went too far. Oh well. Money isn't an issue anymore, so I don't care. Now we can go back to the house. Drop off these crystal fruit nonsense. And then head to the desert, because who cares? That's what we're doing. I think I still have... 3 days until I get new things to do on the island. And by things to do, I mean key quests. Oh. Horse, stay on the farm. Yes, good horse. Nope. Bye. I mean, it's a no-luck day, so who really cares, right? Let's move things around so we're in the right spot. Close enough. Alright, so this is just going to be me diving down, so let's figure out something else to discuss. Honestly, I don't have much to discuss at the moment. Summer just started, but it's raining, so my kids are all irritated. And by kids, I mean my youngest child, who wants to go outside and doesn't understand that he can't go play in the rain, even though it's summer, because it's still 50 degrees, and if you get soaked, you get sick. Because he gets sick from a passing glance. As a result, he's not happy that summer started. He doesn't get to go outside immediately and play. Hopefully it warms up enough we can get to the lake here in the next week or two. Last year this time, it was already like 90 degrees. So we were already hitting the lake. And he doesn't understand that, you know, things happen differently in different years. Smack. Smack. Wow, that's still kind of loud. But when I listen to it in playback, it's not any louder than me talking, so... it's just really loud in my ears now. I must have adjusted this again. Where is it? Oh, I can't find it because I have too many things around my neck. There we go. I mean, I could probably have found a different way to turn it down, but Oh, I know why. It's because I usually have my computer audio at 70%. So it doesn't matter what I do to the slider on my headset. That doesn't change my system's audio. But I have my system audio up higher. Because I was playing it across my TV the other day. And I never turned it down. Because if you don't have it all the way up, it messes with how loud the TV is. And then I have to find the remote instead of just sitting in front of it. And yeah, it's a pain. I know, lots of complaints. Hey, let's jump. Cool, dead. Eat the cheese. Do the jump. 4 levels isn't bad. Not enough to really talk, call home about, but... And I guess the term actually comes from write home about, but, it had to update as we went through the modern era. Hey, a hole. I guess I should see what's back here just to see if there's anything worth picking up that I blew up. Nope, just some rocks. That, there could have been ore of some sort. Jump down the shaft. 5 levels. That's not terrible. It's not great. Smack them all. Oh, just die already. It is Pizza Tuesday, though, so he's not entirely devoid of things that make him happy. Oh, by the way, yeah, I rambled. For those of you that don't know, I cannot hold to a single topic in a conversation for the life of me, so I don't even bother trying anymore. Probably should see about a diagnosis, but I don't care anymore. Like, I'm sure a diagnosis would still help me in some ways, but when I really needed a diagnosis back before they did that sort of thing, then it would have helped me. And now it's just, I am unemployed, so it's not like it's going to affect my job. I guess it would make it less likely to prevent me from getting a job. But honestly, since this is what I'm trying to make my job, I don't think it hurts anywhere near as much as it would in a standard. Although, it never really hurt in the standard environment either. I was never corporate, obviously. I did do sales, and I did do retail. And in neither of those did having an inability to focus hurt. Because it's not that I don't focus, it's just that I focus on 1,000 things. And then don't remember what I'm supposed to be focusing on. Although, yeah, on the neurodivergent side of TikTok, which I find myself on a lot. Oh, not TikTok, because I don't do TikTok, but Instagram. That's just become the lexicon, right? To say the side of TikTok, even though it's not, because I don't use TikTok, I use Instagram. Honestly, I guess as a content creator, I'm supposed to apparently have one of each of the things. So I guess I should TikTok, though I'm not sure whether it got banned or not. I was paying attention for a little bit of it, and then I lost focus. I lost interest, if you will, even though it kind of affects me. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I find myself on the neurodivergent side of Instagram a lot. going, hey, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm doing the self-diagnosis thing, which hopefully will turn into going and seeking an actual diagnosis shortly. But at the moment, I'm still trying to fix everybody else's, and then I can work on mine. Which is one of the other symptoms I've recently seen on the neurodivergent side of Instagram. So, you know, maybe. We'll see what happens. Probably should. Mental health is super important. But since I don't have the depression or the, I guess, anxiety, I figure I'm fairly okay for now. And I know I shouldn't think that way, but I do. Wow, I've got a lot of nonsense. It's only 340 though, so I'm going down. Cool, I didn't die. You there. You. Cool. Got lost again. I knew we were talking about something. I don't remember what it was, though. Lives, possibly. So I've decided that I'm going to start doing, well, decided I'm going to try to start doing lives. But I haven't figured out how I'm going to do things for the summer. Because my son really does need a whole bunch of time outside. Just does. And I'm not a fan of the apartment complex I live in a lot, so I prefer to take him over to the park. And since my wife doesn't drive, that's not something she can do. There's just some bully children that have almost zero parental influence in their life, it appears. And so I don't want my child having to deal with those. Which, you know, given the fact that I was honestly a lot like that at a point where I was doing dumb things in my life, it can come across kind of hypocritical, but it's more that I know that children that have zero parental involvement, or a lack of parental involvement, tend to be more disruptive. And mine is already disruptive enough. I know this because I have an older one that is in that boat. I failed him completely by not being around enough when he was a young. And that's why I'm so insistent on being around for my younger's young. Because, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to improve. You're not supposed to do the same things over and over again and continue doing them, right? I think a requirement to improve beyond a certain point is kind of none of your business. Like, as long as I'm not a negative influence on my surrounding, I should be allowed to just exist. I mean, if you want to spend time improving yourself, I'm all for it. I don't think it should feel like an obligation, though. You know, beyond a certain point. Below a certain point, yeah, I think they're just, if you want to exist in society. Now, if you don't want to exist in society, you want to go live off the grid and live in the woods and not deal with society and having to, you know, meet a certain level of maturity and and cognition, then, you know, more power to you. But if you want to participate in society, you kind of gotta do the full thing. You can't just halfway participate in society. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be productive. No. There's more than enough people on this planet. We don't all have to be productive. And I don't just mean in a reproductive sense either. I just mean in a, does your life produce anything for other people? And that, nah, I'm good. I do my thing, you do your thing. But, you know, if you wanted to do, more power to you. Nobody should be allowed to stop you from trying to make a positive impact on society. Now, I guess then we come back to society being, you know, the larger organism. Society doesn't always know what the best influence is for itself. I mean, there's been examples throughout history of societies doing the best thing for, well, no. Doing what propaganda has told them was the best thing for them. That turned out to not be the best thing for anybody. Except the people in power. And history is filled with examples of that. Is this going to be something I can even pick up? Is it going to be something I want to pick up at the expense of other stuff? Bug meat. Cool. Hey, diamonds. I mean, it's not a luck day, but I've had pretty good luck. Glad I didn't blow up the diamonds by blowing them up too close together. 950, that's good. We can call it a day. Did I ramble enough and get lost in my own thoughts? I sure did. Since it's early enough and I didn't get distracted, I mean I did 100% get distracted, but because I didn't forget that I had to go home, let's just head home, dump our stuff. I still have this return totem. Fantastic. Between videos, I might get another one in. I mean, this will go up for tomorrow. And assuming I can get another one recorded tomorrow, I'm just a day ahead with these. And I don't like being that close to not having one go out. So, I might record a couple. And just see what happens. There were words. Making progress in Stardew Industries, which is a Minecraft mod that I'm currently doing. Streamer weekend was this last weekend, if I'm not mistaken. So that means we should have full release of 7 days. And honestly, I'm interested. I'm always interested in 7 days. So I've been playing it since Alpha 9 or whatever. I don't remember the Alpha I bought it at. It was a long-ish time ago. Quite honestly, what felt like an entirely different life. Excuse me. But I gotta dump stuff. Did it again. Picked up stuff, gotta dump stuff. So I'm interested in doing a 7 days to die run. Probably default to begin with. Like nothing crazy. I wasn't really. I mean, 20 was fine, but I couldn't get any of the mods to run, and load properly, and load consistently. So, you know, maybe. I left my horse sitting out there. Poor horse. He'll go back to bed. He knows what he's doing. Horses are smart. Had one when I was a kid that used to run around and pet the corral. Get up to a full sprint, or I guess gallop since it's a horse. And then run up to my mom, come to a stop almost right at her, and then slam its head up and knock her on her feet. Yeah, that was a fun horse. Spirited. That was a way different life. Wasn't technically our horse. Lived on the land. We lived in the property we were living on, but you know, was what it was. Anyway, if you liked it, let me know. If you didn't like it, let me know. If you want to play something else, tell me what you want to play, and I will try to play it. If you can subscribe, so you get to the next milestone. Currently working on 250, though. Quite honestly, the 1,000 is what we're looking for, so that we can monetize. Working there on hours and whatnot. I've been working on shorts. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I will catch you next time.